Page number 2.34, problem number 9. After that we'll do problem number 8. Come to page number 2.34, question number 9. Raj Limited gives you the following information for the year ended 31st March 2011. Sales for the year 48 lakh. The company sold goods for cash only. Sales for the year is 48 lakh. The company sold goods for cash only. Okay. Cost of goods sold was 75% of sales. Closing inventory was higher than opening inventory by 50,000. So, what are you given first? Sales for the year 48 lakh. The company sold goods for cash only. That means collection from cash sales is how much? 48 lakh. Directly given. Which method is most appropriate? Direct method. Cost of goods sold was 75% of sales. So, if you know sales multiplied with 75%, you will get cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold is not a cash flow. You have to be careful. Next, closing inventory was higher than opening inventory by 50,000. Closing stock is more than opening stock by 50,000. Cost of goods sold, closing stock, opening stock leads us to purchases. How, sir? Costing first class. Costing first class. What did you learn in costing first class? Opening stock and purchases minus closing stock is equal to cost of goods sold. If you kick closing stock to the other side, opening stock to the other side, they will change sign. Purchases is equal to cost of goods sold plus closing stock minus opening stock. Closing stock minus opening stock is already given. Closing stock is higher than opening stock by 50,000. So COGS plus 50,000 will give you purchases. Is purchases a cash flow? No. You have to adjust it for opening balance of creditors and closing balance of creditors. Trade payables on 31st March 2011 exceeded the outstanding on 31st March 2010 by 1 lakh. So you are given opening trade payables were more than closing trade payables. Closing trade payables were more than opening trade payables by 1 lakh. So difference between closing creditors and opening creditors is given to you. Tax paid during the year amounted to 1,50,000. It is required and it is given directly. Administrative and selling expenses paid, cash outflow, operations 3,60,000. One new machinery acquired in December 2010 for 6 lakh. Cash outflow. Dividend paid during the year 1,20,000 cash outflow. Cash in hand, cash at bank, opening and closing are both given to you. Prepare cash flow statement for the year ended 31st March 2011 as per the prescribed accounting standard. Can you do this? Write down cash flow statement, direct method. Cash flow statement, direct method. Particulars, rupees. Particulars, rupees and rupees. Write down. Cash flow from operations, underline. cash flow from operations, underline. You'll write cash sales 48 lakh inflow. Cash sales 48 lakhs inflow. This is not the problem we are solving. Cash sales 48 lakhs inflow. Next, payment to creditors, working note number 1. Payment to creditors, working note number 1. Come to working note, leave sufficient space for completing all the cash flows. Right. Cost of goods sold is equal to 75% of sales. Cost of goods sold is equal to 75% of sales. It is 48 lakh into 75%. 48 lakh into 75%. How much is it? 36 lakhs. 48 lakhs into 75%. 36 lakhs. That is not cash flow. Next line you write. Total purchase is equal to cost of goods sold plus closing stock minus opening stock. Cost of goods sold plus closing stock minus opening stock. It is equal to 36 lakhs plus closing stock is more than opening stock by how much? 50,000. Difference is already given and closing stock is more. So we'll say plus 50,000. 36 lakhs plus 50,000 total. 36 lakh 50,000 is your total purchases. Total purchase is 36 lakh 50,000. Okay. Next, payment to creditors is equal to opening creditors plus purchases minus closing creditors. Opening creditors plus purchases minus closing creditors. Or next line, purchases plus opening creditors minus closing creditors. I am just changing the order in which it is written. A plus B is equal to B plus A. Purchases plus opening creditors minus closing creditors. Purchase you already know how much it? 36 lakh 50,000. 36 lakh 50,000 plus. Now tell me, trade payables. See, trade payables as on 31st March 2011 exceeded the outstanding on 31st March 2010 by 1 lakh. Closing creditors is more than opening creditors. In that equation, if closing creditors is more than opening creditors, the answer will be minus. So we'll say 36 lakh 50,000 minus 1 lakh. Why minus 1 lakh? Because closing creditors is more than opening creditors. 36 lakh 50,000 was your total purchases. 36 lakh 50,000 minus 1 lakh. How much do you get? 35 lakh? Did you understand what I have done? If closing creditors is more than opening creditors, answer will always be minus. Difference of closing and opening. So 3650 minus 1, 3550 is the answer. That is payment to creditors. Go back to cash flow statement. Right there. Payment to creditors. Payment to creditors. 35 lakh 50,000 is payment to creditors. Ayyo. Amount paid to trade payables during the year 35 lakh 50. If I am the examiner, I'll remove that sentence and give the problem please. Amount paid to trade payables during the year is given 3550. If I am examiner, I'll remove that sentence and give it to you. I think the book has not been properly edited. Okay? True. There is no meaning, no redundant information. Double time information, same information is given. We found out that it is given in the problem. What is the fun of giving the information then? Time pass. Advertisement and selling expenses paid 3,60,000. Go to cash flow from operations, right? Advertisement and selling expenses paid 3,60,000. Sir, what is the practical use of cash flow statement? Suppose tomorrow you become chartered accountants and you become, let us suppose, part of the financial accounting team, and you are responsible for preparing the reports which are going to go to the users. One of the most important statements as part of financial statements is cash flow statement. So you should be an expert in preparing the cash flow statement. Okay? And your cash flow statement will be read by all shareholders. Next. One new machinery acquired on December 2010, 6 lakh. One new machinery was acquired in December 2010, 6 lakh. Outflow, no?
Investment.
Purchase of machinery, outflow, investment activity. Investment activity will say outflow. Dividend paid during the year 1,20,000. Dividends paid during the year 1,20,000. Dividend paid financing activity. Only in financing activity. Should it be add back to again cash flow from operations? Only under indirect method we do that. We add dividends to calculate net profit before tax to surplus. Surplus, add proposed dividend, add transfer to reserve, add provision for tax to get net profit before tax. Next. Over problem. Opening cash balance, closing cash balance. This question is a yummy question, no? Tax paid, we forgot, right? Cash flow from operations, outflow. Tax paid during the year, 1,50,000. Cash flow from operations, right? Tax paid, 1,50,000. Tax paid, 1,50,000. Cash outflow. Close the problem now.